In this lesson, we're looking at branding your virtual law practice. The question now is personal or corporate brand, which should you go for? So, for any corporate brand, be it legal or otherwise, there's usually a person or persons behind it. For lawyers, a corporate brand is usually a law firm, but this could be sole proprietorship, a partnership, or otherwise. Some lawyers prefer pushing their law firms online, that is, they show up as their law firm. For instance, their handles are usually ABC Legal Practice, ABC and Co, ABC Attorneys, and the likes, right? This is called a corporate brand, which means they are not showing up as themselves, but as a corporate entity, as a law office, as a law firm. This law office or law firm could be strictly virtual, or it could be a physical law office with an online presence, right? While some lawyers prefer to go the other way. Instead of showing up as a law firm and promoting their law firm online, they prefer to show up as themselves, not as a law firm. This means their practice revolves around them and their story. They are the face and the spirit of the virtual law practice. These lawyers are not afraid to show up as their real self. They're not afraid to show up as their authentic self. They share their views on things going on in the society. They share their stories, and they also give us sneak peeks into what is going on in their lives, right? Truth is, a personal brand might get a lot more traction online compared to a corporate brand for this singular reason. People connect with people, and by human nature, we all want to know more about others. So a personal brand might get a lot more traction than a corporate brand. But this does not mean you shouldn't hold out yourself as a corporate brand if you wish to. Feel free to show up as a corporate brand if that's what you want, because some clients prefer working with a corporate entity than a lawyer in his or her personal capacity, right? Important thing is test to see what works. Then there is this hybrid arrangement some lawyers prefer to do these days. That is, they show up as a corporate entity and as a personal brand on separate pages. That is, they have two pages, one for the corporate brand and the other for the personal brand. They build an audience, a loyal community on their personal pages. That's the personal brand page. Their audience trusts them and in turn extend that trust to their corporate brand and vice versa. Corporate brand, personal brand, or the hybrid situation works. What you have learned so far applies to both. What you learn the lessons to come applies to both. At the end of the day, you have to pick an option that works for you and stick to it. Test to see what works. That is the golden rule. If you want to tell your own story, if you want people to know about you and the good work you do, if you want to share about your personal life, by all means choose a personal brand. But if you want your law firm to be out there, if you want them to know about your law firm, the lawyers in your firm, by all means stick to a corporate brand. At the end of the day, you have to test to see what works for you. Don't pick a corporate brand because your friend or that lawyer you admire is showing up as a corporate brand. No. If you choose a personal brand and it looks like it's not working, please feel free to switch the corporate brand or the hybrid model. If you choose a corporate model but it looks like it's not working, feel free to explore the personal brand option. Again, the golden rule is test to see what works.